2, 1, go!
And now we are underway. Right away, High Tide, as expected, on the move for red, although it looks like they ran into the trench and got off track, bumping into one of their alliance partners even, still scoring one power cell, but not nearly so coordinated as the Blue Alliance. Looks like a 36-47, besides shooting over towards the scoring table a bit. Not so much luck in auto, but now, as the drivers take control, we have a neck-and-neck, practically tied game. Charging Champions hitting the inner port over there for the Blue Alliance, and adding one more to the outer. That gives, once again, a very narrow lead for the Blue Alliance. Riviera coming in to make that a little wider. Once again, another Blue Robot targeting not just the outer, but the inner port. On red, meanwhile, you know what to expect from these two teams. High Tide flying back and forth across the field. They're already back at their loading bay. Millennium Falcons 2 taking everything that the human players there have to give. High Tide is back for red, but they're running into some defense from Eagle Engineering. Does not stop them from scoring just yet. We are still absolutely neck and neck. Millennium Falcons take a brief lead for red, but it looks like Riviera quickly answering that for blue. Blue taking the lead by 6 points for now, and lots of congestion over by red's power port. 11:38 playing some valiant defense, but High Tide has the mobility and the adjustability that they are still able to score nonetheless. And Millennium Falcons taking time, taking their space, shooting back from the trench run. And High Tide, their alliance partners, coming in to fill the gap. High Tide, several of those hitting the inner port, giving red a lead that's starting to widen, but Riviera has nothing between them and the power port. They are able to answer that with some shots of their own. And they're flying back towards the loading bay. Looks like they're running to High Tide on their way, but they're there picking up power cells. And High Tide, speaking of, they have power cells on board, ready to score, giving the Red Alliance a bit more of a lead as we move towards the final 30 seconds. Looks like these throwouts, they are not done yet with the power cells. Riviera trying to score a few more for blue. Millennium Falcons and High Tide shooting in unison for red. That means red's going to have an even wider lead as we have 20 seconds left in the match. Millennium Falcons is there at the switch for the Red Alliance. High Tide is still scoring power cells. 12 seconds and we have Riviera and Eagle at the switch for blue. 8 seconds left. And Millennium Falcons and High Tide in the air at the same time for red. Eagle and Riviera for blue. And as the final seconds, swinging but all staying in place. And we have your scores. It is the Red Alliance winning by a score 221 to 158.